The two chapters of the Bankruptcy Code which most individuals will consider filing under are going to be Chapter 7 and Chapter 13. Chapter 7 bankruptcies lend themselves to situations where your only debt issues have to deal with what we refer to as your unsecured debt. And by that, I'm talking primarily about credit cards, medical bills, payday loans, old automobile repossession deficiencies, a foreclosure deficiency. When those are the issues that you're confronted with, it's appropriate to consider a Chapter 7. Chapter 7s work on a fast-track basis, typically no more than about 4 to 6 months from start to finish. And your goal in a Chapter 7 is to get what is known as a discharge of your burden of having any further liability on those unsecured debts, while retaining ownership and possession of all of your exempt property along the way. Now, when I say exempt property, that's a very tricky subject because you need to consider what is exempt and what is non-exempt. In the majority of my clients' situations, all of their property will be exempt. However, that's a very complex issue which requires you to visit with an attorney to consider what is exempt so you don't end up losing any property in a Chapter 7. Chapter 13s, on the other hand, lend themselves to situations where your issues involve secured debts, such as a home mortgage situation, and you may be in danger of falling behind on your mortgage or even facing an imminent foreclosure. In some situations, it may also have to do with a car repossession, where you've fallen behind on your car note and you're concerned that the repossession company is going to snatch your car from you. Sometimes it lends itself to situations where you have tax issues which you can't deal with on your own. When you have those issues, that's when it's appropriate to consider a Chapter 13. Chapter 13s are basically a debt reorganization plan that you're going to put together and ask that the court approve it. And it will allow you, for instance, to become current in your house and avoid payments and avoid being foreclosed upon. It will allow you to keep your car and avoid the car repossession. It will resolve any tax issues you may have, and along the way you will resolve any unsecured debt issues such as credit card debt and medical bill debt. So when you come to the end of a Chapter 13, you're back on track with your house payments, you own your car free and clear, you've resolved your tax issues, and you've gotten a discharge of your liability on your unsecured debt such as credit cards and medical bills.